let me give you guys another example of why I don't think Riot Studios is actually a game company, but in fact multiple game companies competing against themselves making the same game. Because there are some champions that have this hidden power, like Aurelia and Kennen. Both of these champions have hidden power in something that stacks and is just not visible. It's not visible until it's already too late, is essentially the problem. When you look at champions like Annie and Jhin, these are champions that have visible power. You know when an Annie stun is ready because it's visible. You look at Annie and you know. The same is true when you look at Jhin. You know when that fourth bullet is ready. You can see it. It's obvious. So the question is then why? Why is it that Aurelia and Kennen have this hidden power in their kit that only they actually have access to that information unless you're literally keeping track of it in your head? Because there's no easy way to spot it.
Minions have spawned.
My AD carries a Smurf. Good. It's a Senna Maokai bot lane. That's an interesting one. Let's hope they're smurfing together. We're up against a Jax. This is a miserable lane unless I play my cards right. Let's hope I do. Because Urgot can counter Jax, but Jax will eventually outscale me, and there's literally nothing I can do about it. Plus, he's entirely a point-and-click champion, so the only skill in this matchup is me. I'm the only one who has any sort of decisions that affect whether he takes damage or not. Not the other way around. His decisions basically are 100% guaranteed to succeed. My decisions are not. Okay. And Counter-Strike. I love how Riot just reduced its cooldown. As if that was somehow the thing that was stopping Jax from being a good champion. They really just need to give him some skill shots. It's not too hard. I'm sure they can scrounge up a designer somewhere at Riot that has given a champion a skill shot before, unless they fired them all, for all we know. There actually aren't any Rioters left who still think skill shots should be in the game. That's not fair. Yone has skill shots. He's broken for very different reasons. And Volibear has skill shots. Again, broken for very different reasons. Just gonna let this push. Man, this cannon's not dying right now, so we're okay. Just gonna let it push. Let this huge wave crash into my tower. I'll try and cash in on as much of it as I can. Crap. I don't want him ganking right now. I just want to catch this wave. Still got it. Am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. Yes, I am dead. Yes, I am fucking dead. No skill shots required. Who needs to land? See, here's the issue here. I have no way of guaranteeing my skill shots, so it's all basically luck, whether he jukes them or not. For all intents and purposes, it's luck. Because he can juke. I have no way of preventing his damage, except just not being within range of him. And if I want to do damage myself, I have to get within range of him. I physically cannot farm without getting within range of the Jax. In his case, like, he is always at threat range with me, and I'm not always at threat range with him. My E is the only threat I can use, and as long as Counter-Strike's up, I can't beat him in the 1v1. This is the reason why I didn't want to gank at this point. I wanted to just cash in on that huge wave, and instead I died. I would have much preferred just letting it crash in and scaling up. Now the Jax has a kill, which is really bad. Because again, point-and-click champion. No skill involved on his part. He is already a very frustrating champion to play against. Once he's ahead, I have no counterplay at all. His damage is guaranteed. I can't prevent it. If you cannot prevent the damage your opponent is dealing, you have no counterplay. If their damage is guaranteed, and they are stronger than you by default, you have nothing you can do. Except be a punching bag, I guess. It's bad. It's really bad. Like right now, what is the range on his leap strike? 600? My Q range is, I think, 800? It means that it's the only tool I have to farm. Literally the only tool. Because at this point I cannot auto-attack and get any CS because I can't get that close. Because he will win by default. He wins by default. And no way to prevent the damage, so... still killed the range minion. The Ashe is the Lucian from the last game. I see. Well, that's good. We can report him again. If it's the Lucian, I think it is. Yes! We can report him again. Oh, that's awesome. Because that guy should have been banned after that game. He fucking hard-inted that game. Oops. Oh god, I didn't see the cannon. The cannon was stuck behind the range minions. Yay, Paving. Because see, that's the thing. He should have gotten a ban after the last game, and he didn't. He did not get a ban. As I predicted, by the way. And that right there is not fun. I have no way of stopping it. No way at all of stopping it. And at a certain point, the cooldown for that ability becomes shorter than the cooldown of my Q and my E. Which means that I don't even have windows to trade with him because his cooldowns are simply too short. Jax truly is one of Riot's poorest designs. And Counter-Strike alone is one of the worst abilities Riot has ever designed. It's too powerful, and it should never be on a carry. I'm falling very far behind in farm, and I have no choice. The hell? I was wondering why he was following me. There was a pink ward. Interesting. Well, our AD carry is doing well. You said he's the Smurf. Let's hope they can carry. Because this Ashe is terrible. We do know that. The Ashe has a terrible mentality. That is our win condition, apparently. I need to run for my life, see? I get within range of him, I need to run for my life. Maximum defensive itemization. At least it's slow pushing towards me. That he cannot prevent. I did manage to push it in enough for that. But yeah, I'm falling behind. So besides the kill advantage he now has, I am now by default weaker. And I cannot... From here until the end of the game, I don't think it'll be possible for me to reverse it. Either at 9 or 13, I have a chance. But that's it. I have a very brief window at 9 or 13 to catch him making a mistake and kill him. Because after that point, even if he makes mistakes, I will probably still lose and die.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
And yes, I'm very finicky right now. I will E away if I'm within range of him because I don't want to take any damage. I'd rather just farm this out under my turret. I can't. Dude, I absolutely cannot. Too big a minion wave. I physically cannot leave. It's a good thing that Jax didn't rotate. I don't know where he is. Now I gotta be careful because if he's in one of these brushes, it could be dangerous. He's apparently not. just take this as an opportunity to go back and get a bramble. Cool. Because we already know what he's building. He's a melee champion with an auto attack reset. He's building Blade of the Ruined King. We don't even need to open up our inventory to know this. Every melee champion in the game with an auto reset that isn't a tank, I do need to add that extra caveat, that isn't a tank will build Blade of the Ruined King first as standard. It is non-standard for champions to do something else. Blade of the Ruined King is just that broken. It is the hands down most broken option for a melee carry in the game right now. For a melee AD carry, excuse me. I do need to add more caveats here. And how did I not get that many? 73 to 88. Honestly, it should be worse. And hi from Los Angeles, El Gutti. There's a mess going on in mid lane. Nice. He lost that trade badly. And now I'm 9. Now I have... Oh. I win. Got him. Fucking got him. This is my window. This is the only window I have to beat him. He fucked up. He fucked up hard. He should not have leap striked back. That was a massive, terrible mistake. And that cost him his life. He has a free lane. There's literally no excuse to do what he just did. It is a free lane for him. Once he pushed me back and lost the trade, he needed to back away and lick his wounds. That mistake might have just given me an opening. He has a full Blade of the Ruined King. Maybe not. Honestly, maybe not. He's still up a few hundred gold against me, even after that. Once I complete Cull, we might be even. But even then, remember, he's a champion that hard outscales me. At a certain point, I cannot compete with him, no matter how well the laning phase was coming. Oh boy. Enemy jungler is going to carry this one, eh? I'm not teleporting, dude. I'm not teleporting. Could too easily backfire. I'm not winning. Oh my god, I was really close. I was really fucking close. Damn. Yeah, Blade of the Ruined King. Just imagine, 1 year ago, before that item was buffed, he would have lost and died. Honestly, I died because of the buff. I didn't die because he played well. I died because this item was buffed. Awesome, right? Gotta love League of Legends. How infuriating is that? How infuriating is that? That literally, I just died because of a buff that Riot had implemented literally this year. He's dead. This guy's so bad. It makes it worse to lose to him knowing that he literally has no skill. And I mean as a player, because that was a really dumb death. That was an incredibly stupid death. But it feels that much more insulting that I died to him. That he's not even good. Somehow it makes it so much worse. He's playing a champion that requires no skill, and even then he's bad. And even then I can't help myself but die to him. Do. Nothing. I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Oh! If that landed, that was not a kill because he's got Echo R. Still our Echo's ultimate. Unfortunately, long cooldowns. Yep. long cooldowns, and I still don't have enough for Death Stance. I bought too many other things. And the Jax gets to reap the profits. I mean, unfortunately for me, both of these champions are wildly, outlandishly fed. So, I literally have nothing I can do against him. It doesn't matter that he's low on health. These two together can kill me if both of them are at a quarter of their health and I'm at full. I don't think I can actually beat them. I'd need to land my R and instantly execute them. This guy's so bad! He's so bad! He doesn't deserve to win this game! It's not fair, isn't it? He's so bad. He's playing this so badly. But he has the better ally, so he's going to win. How frustrating. That once again, it's a game where I'm basically taking a back seat. Because there's literally nothing I could do to change the outcome of the game.
Shut down.
I just have to hope that my teammates can shape up. I mean, you said it. The Senna is a Smurf. There's a chance she could carry this. But she's not particularly fed. Nice Death Stance. Now I have a completed item. Good. I do not have teleport now. Can the Echo do it? No. Echo cannot. Hecarim. Pony too fast! Senna is not Smurf. Oh. Who's a Smurf then? Oh, you mean the Lucian? That's right. This fucker. He's a bad Smurf. I'm gonna be too late. Maybe not. Hit him, hit him. There you go. Damn it. I was really hoping to bring his corpse out to in front of his friends. The Hecarim is fucking unkillable. Maybe he's eventually killable. You don't want that? I guess I am going to be tanking it. Alright, 6 and 3. I'll take it. Like I said, he doesn't deserve to win. So I hope we can beat him anyway. Should have stayed. I could have killed her. Oh well, better safe than sorry.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill.
Nice. I mean, team's catching up. We're actually up in kills now. We're up in turrets. I'm so tempted to teleport there, but whatever. Best suicide Jackson. Hey, are you kidding me? Wow, you weren't kidding me. That is actually his. That is actually his name. Wow. Ha. Some people really have no shame. They literally no shame at all. Shocking. Absolutely shocking to me. Okay, I see too many of them around the Baron. We can just shove. I have teleport.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Whew, that's a lot of damage. Whew, I hurt. Oh, man. Stings the nostrils. A little more fucking damage. Ah, he's too tanky. He was too tanky. Now they're all dead. Wow, Akali. Wow, nice cleanup. I wasn't expecting the Akali to do as much damage as she did, honestly. I thought she was just going to show up to sort of give us a window to back out of that, or maybe steal the buff. I don't know. I wasn't expecting us to kill them all. Also, the Jax is dead again. How did he just die? Yeah, Suicide Jackson, eh? Gotta say, man, he's living up to that name.
Killing spree.
Fuck it, I can keep pushing. Nobody's gonna stop me. I still have teleport. I should have popped Ghost. Of course, the Jax is gonna... oh my god, the Counter-Strike's up again. Up? Yeah, he's got it. Yeah, she's got it. Oh, man, I'm so happy I got that kill. I was afraid because the Silos took the R hit for the Ashe. I was afraid that I wasn't going to be able to get him low enough because of the BS healing in his Kingmaker. Or Kingslayer, whatever the fuck it's called. So I'm happy to see that wasn't the case. I was able to kill him, and the fear I got off of that almost got me out, but apparently Jax is faster. No, it's weird. They don't actually have Cloud Soul. That's odd. I wonder why. As in, I wonder why he was fast. Oh god, why did you jump out then? Good, he can't keep going for it. He knows it. So I was being a gentleman taking the from the Ashe. And yes, I should have popped Ghost. You're absolutely right. It was a mistake of me not to, but I thought I was going to be able to get out. I thought the fear was going to be enough. Because normally the fear, I mean, it's a 1.5 second fear. You'd think that'd be enough time to build up a decent gap against Jax, but it wasn't even enough time to stop him from just walking up and autoing. But here's an issue. He's got 2 completed items. I don't think I can beat him now. Now that he's got 2 completed items. Let's find out, though. Wow. Wait, why was his Counter-Strike up again? That wasn't the same Counter-Strike from before, was it? Yeah, I'm just gonna keep pushing. Sona's dead. Jax is dead. Jesus, we're 10 kills now. What the hell happened this game? Honestly, I'm confused. My games today have been incredibly confusing. Like, my lane didn't go well at all. I'm 9-4-5 now, and my Jax opponent is 5-8 with less CS. Seriously, my lane was terrible. I could have played it better, but then again, he literally couldn't have played it much worse. His deaths were all preventable, all stupid. I got my kill, I don't care. Why are you... Oh, the stun! Oh, 2. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I think the Echo still wins this. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Oh, so close. Should have just let me have my kill. Because it was a suicide. I think Frozen Heart might be the next best option for me, honestly. I think that's what I'm going to build next. Anything to slow down their attack speed. And this will also give me a lot of AD since I do run Transcendence. Because I'm already capped, right? Yeah, I'm already capped. Yeah, you do need to stand on Senna, that is correct. Why Nimbus Cloak? Nimbus Cloak is so good. Comboed with Ghost and Glory. How can anybody escape? Honestly. I pop Ghost, and I am next to whoever I want to be. For seconds. See, look at this movement speed right here. I'm taking that one. Big fear. Oh, yes! There in time. Echo needs to not die. I'm actually doing... Oh, he's fine now. He's healed up a lot, alright. Honestly, stop being behind it, though. This is free. Free as fuck. This game, man. This fucking game. I mean, you saw something else. I teleported in. The movement speed I got from the Nimbus Cloak was massive. Absolutely massive. And comboed with the fucking Cloud Soul, this is going to be epic. They're not here. Vroom! Absolutely nothing. Oh, that's good enough. Thank you. Thank you for the pickup kill. Uh-oh. I mean, I just decided kill Ash. And okay then. Akali still died, whatever. This is Dragon Soul, and we're winning every fight. This game looks set. I don't think they can win anymore. We're too far ahead. Hey! Now that's just rude. I literally did 95% of the damage to it. You didn't even land your Bramble Smash and you take the last hit. I see how it is. Once a stupid tree, always a stupid tree. Now I need another 100 gold. There it is. I mean, there's no reason to sit in ambush. We have Baron buff. We have Soul. We should be aggro. And now, anytime I ghost, teleport, or press R, my movement speed becomes wild. Oh my god, he's done. He's done. They're not going to bother. He's done. This game's over. It's over! We're out of here. 12, 5, 9, 13, 6, 10, 10, 9, 10, 10, 6, 18. We actually had everyone on the team end positive. The Hecarim was the only one who did well this game. And the best part is we get to report the Lucian again. Oh man, I am so happy about that. I'm eating this. Oh, and one last big old fear for the road. Nice! Nicely done, Akali. Swag kills. We're doing the full-blown super dive swag kills. Because fuck it, we can. 51 to 34. Jesus, what a game. I didn't get it. Honestly, it feels bad. I don't think they had a good game. This probably won't go onto the good game start because as much fun as we had, I don't think they had much fun. The Jax was literally suicidal. How many times did he jump into a situation that was 100% fatal to him? I think about 75% of his deaths, that was the case. Him leaping in was 100% fatal. And yes, we will definitely report that Lucian. Oh yeah, I want Chef Urgot. I want that so bad. And yeah, no, you're right. That game was a game where the enemy team, if we made like one big enough mistake, they could have turned it. The game was not unturnable. We were winning. And in all honesty, if we just stayed the course, as it were, we couldn't lose. But if we made some big mistake, they could have turned that game. That game was by no means over. Even once we had the soul, it was by no means over. Was the Echo the right honor? Yeah, the Echo was the right honor. The Silas was doing really well early. He actually had a very strong score. It was the Hecarim and yeah, before I forget. I'm not going to type anything else. I'm just going to leave that there and hope that this is one of those things that puts him over the edge. Because unfortunately, when it comes to these really toxic players, you need to report them numerous times before Riot does anything. One report isn't good enough no matter how egregious the offense. What he did in a game earlier today was functionally inting and rage quitting at the same time. He essentially gave up on his lane less than 5 minutes into the game and said, I'm done bot lane. Went mid lane, stayed there for the rest of the game. Our Orianna, who was mid lane, was forced to go bot lane into a miserable lane, which was never going to work out because of the mess the Lucian left behind. And he guaranteed 100% we were going to lose that game. Wow, they're still typing. Let's have a look. Holy shit. We're at the bot lane. All around toxic. Would you look at that? Would you fucking look at that? What a surprise. This toxic asshole in a previous game was a toxic asshole in this game. Who could have seen it coming? There's a reason why I said after that game he should have gotten a 24-hour ban. Because here he is ruining more games. If he was given a 24-hour ban, this game could have been very different, honestly. Their Jax may have been suicidal. He was still picking up kills. He was only, wow, he was 2k gold behind me. I am actually a little surprised I was that much farther ahead of him. Because he had a lot of time to just split push. I guess he just wasn't good. I don't know why Jungle Bot flamed each other so much. You don't know why. I know exactly why. Because this is the same asshole we saw a few games ago. We know exactly why. What's the bot lane's damage combined? Yeah, well, that's not necessarily a good thing. Hecarim Jungle should not be doing an absurd amount of damage, and currently Hecarim Jungle, when snowballing and fed, can do an absurd amount of damage. And he was snowballing, and he was fed. I mean, he was the richest person in the game. Their jungle was the highest level, well, tied for highest level, champion in the game, with the most gold in the game. Despite the fact that this is insane. We were actually up 10k gold at the end. He still had the most gold in the game. That's nuts. That's just nuts. Let me actually look at his damage again. I want to see it. He actually had the most damage in the game. This should never be the case.